Happy Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Got a good workout plan to start our week off right. So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and warm up. We'll go into some squats. And let's go to some leg swings. Lateral leg swings. Switch. And lateral. And come on out. Let's do some head circles. Switch directions. That right arm goes across. Up overhead. Left arm across. And up overhead. Alrighty guys, if you will go ahead and grab that towel, you're gonna need it for our first couple stations. Station number 1, we got a towel squat to press. So, sending my hips back into a squat, then as I stand, I will press that towel overhead. Working my legs as always, but also my shoulders this time. So, tension on that towel is how we will get our shoulders to work. Also going to increase that heart rate a little bit more because I am going up overhead. So keep that in mind. If you are doing this seated, we'll go tension on towel, overhead press. You got it? 3, 2, 1, let's get it started. First minute is always the longest minute. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Go ahead and switch your grip to an underhand. We're going to go into an RDL to bicep curl. Okay, so remember with that RDL, it's a hip hinge. So slight bend in my knees. From there, keeping my shoulders pinched back, just sending my hips to the back of the room. Should feel a stretch through those hamstrings. Then as I stand, tension on that towel, and I'll curl in, okay? If I'm gonna do this seated, still want you to do a hinge and then curl up. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, tension is how we get those muscles to activate. Working our posterior here, also our arms. You're halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Keep that towel. We're still using it. Going overhead with the towel. From here, we're going to crunch in, bringing that towel down, bringing our knee up to meet it. So I am working my core here. Also a little bit of balance with that unilateral work, okay? If I'm seated, same thing, bringing that knee up, still working my core. Alrighty? In 3, 2, 1, go. Little bit of cardio too. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Finally finish with that towel for a moment. Gonna go into a low lateral shuffle. So, you know what's coming. Sitting back in my hips, shuffling to the right, then to the left. Okay, we're gonna do that for the full minute. The goal here is to stay low, not to come up as I step. Okay, staying low the whole time, working my glutes, working my legs, definitely working my heart on this one. Okay, if you do not want to do that gallopy jump, you can step, and that will be just fine. If you're seated, we're gonna go leg up and out for 30, and then you'll switch. Alrighty? In 3, 2, 1, go. About 3 steps to the right, then 3 to the left. Whatever your space will allow for. Mine's looking like 2. You are halfway. Stay low. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Coming down to the ground. Working more posterior. We're going into a glute bridge. A little bit different today, which I will talk about, but glute bridge looks like this. Bridge up, squeeze at the top, then control on the way down. Today, we're gonna bridge and hold for 3 seconds. I won't count for you. Your 3 seconds is your 3 seconds, but it will look like this. Up, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. So a little bit longer. When you're at the top, really want you to squeeze core, glutes, control it on the way down. If you are doing this standing, we're going to do another RDL, but again, want you to hold for 3 at the bottom, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, okay? And if I'm seated, going to do a leg curl, squeeze at the back, again, 3 seconds, 2, 3, squeeze, 2, 3. Alrighty? You are up, in, That's starting to burn. You're halfway. Having a hold at the top hits a little bit different than our normal glute bridge. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. You can stay where you are. Going into a suitcase crunch. We've done it before, that suitcase crunch. Hands behind my head, feet planted. I'll go elbow to knees. So this crunch position, my shoulder blades are off the ground, my feet are also off the ground. I'm meeting in the middle, and then I come back down. Okay, so just like a regular crunch, but this time my feet come off the ground. If I'm standing, I'm gonna go into a star, alternating, okay, and seated, same thing, alternating, star. Alrighty, in 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Slowly make your way up. All right, going into a station that's a little bit new to us, I believe. I'm gonna give you options. If you have something to hold on to and kind of lean over, option 1 will be a glute kickback. Okay, so I'm leaning over, but I'm balancing on something. I'm not expecting you to do this without holding on to something. Okay, from there, my leg bends and then kicks straight back. Okay, working my glutes. We're doing a lot of posterior today. If you do not have something to hold on to, that's fine. Want you to do a straight leg kick back, 30 on one side, 30 on the other. Okay, if you're seated, we're actually going to take a different approach. That towel comes up, leg goes straight up to the towel. Alrighty? It's new, it's going to burn in 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds on one side, then 30 on the other. I know, you're like, we just did those glute bridges. It's all right, lots of posterior today. Big squeeze at the top. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch sides. Even a doorknob, just something, okay, that you can hold on to. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. And we have one more station to water. It will be a combination station of cardio, 2 jumping jacks to 2 narrow squats. So if you notice, when I finish that jumping jack, my legs are closer together than a normal squat stance. So we're gonna do narrow squats. Remember, with that narrow squat, you are gonna be tempted to come forward. We don't want that. We want that torso upright. So It'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. For the full minute, if you're gonna step, 1, 2, and then your squats. If you're seated, we'll go 1, 2, kick, kick. Everybody's got an option. Let's do it. 2, 1, go. You are halfway. Water coming. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Get some water. Nice job, guys. Round 1 done. Good work. Alrighty, team, we are back with round 2. You know you're gonna need that towel. Option 1 is a squat to press. I forgot to say it last time, but as always, know that if you want to press out instead of up, you can. Totally fine with that, okay? Option 2 will be a seated overhead press or press out. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, and just like that, you are in round 2. You are halfway. Keep it up, guys. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Underhand grip. Going into that RDL to curl. Remember, slight bend, hips to the back of the room. As I stand, I'll curl in, okay? If I'm seated, I'm hinging forward, then curling up. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, should feel a squeeze in the back of your legs. Maybe a pull, not a squeeze. A stretch. You're halfway. You got 10. Nice job. One more station with that towel. It will be an overhead knee to towel crunch. Okay, if I'm seated, still crunching in, knee comes up, upper body comes in, working that core. Little bit of balance, little bit of cardio too. In 3, 2, 1, hit it. You're halfway. Keep it up. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. One more standing station till we hit the mat. It is that lateral shuffle. Sitting into those hips, shuffling to the right, shuffling to the left. The goal is to stay low. If you don't want to do the hop, just step to the side and that will work for me. If you're seated, leg up, we'll go 30 to the right and then 30 to the left, still working those abductors, our hips, our glutes. Alrighty, 2, 1, go. Staying low. Talking to myself as much as I'm talking to y'all. Halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Good work. Make your way down. Okay, for that glute bridge. Remember, bridging up, big squeeze at the top, then control on the way down. 3-second hold at the top. If I'm standing, I'm going to do an RDL, 3-second hold, then up. And if I'm seated, towel out, leg comes up to meet that towel. You got it? 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You can stay where you are. We're going into that suitcase crunch. Remember, that means hands behind head. My upper body will crunch up, elbows meet knees, then back down to the ground. With this, the lighter you tap your feet, when you come down, the more work that's giving your core, okay? If I meet in the middle and then I just slam down, I'm not really controlling anything with my core. So if you can think about crunching and then an easy tap on the way down, think about not letting anyone hear your feet. Okay? Your core will get more work and my downstairs neighbors will appreciate it. For me. Okay, if I'm standing, I'll go star, opposite, okay? And then same thing seated. Alrighty. Suitcase crunch in 3, 2, 1, go. You're halfway. I'm trying to be quiet. You got 10. You got 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly make your way up. Take your time. If you can find something to hold on to, we're going bent over, glute kickback. Okay, if you have nothing to hold on to, we'll do a standing straight leg. And then if I am seated, I mix these two up, but it's okay because you're doing both of them, so no worries. I'm gonna go leg curl, big squeeze, hold for 3 seconds, then back out. Alrighty. You are up in 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Finally, little bit of cardio. Going into that double jack to double narrow squat. It'll be 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember that torso stays upright. I'm not falling forward. Okay, if you want to step, 1, 2, and then your 2 squats. If you are seated, we'll go 1, 2, kick, kick. Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got job. One more round. Alrighty guys, our last 8 minutes of work. Grab that towel, you're gonna need it for your first 3. We are going into a squat to press or squat to press forward. Okay, if you're seated, either overhead press or forward press. Alrighty, in 3, 2, 1, go. You officially have less than 8 minutes of work. Barely, but we'll take what we can get, right? You are halfway. Don't lose that tension. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Switch that grip. Underhand. Going into my RDL to bicep curl. Okay. Slight bend in my knees. Sending my hips back. Tension on that towel all the while. And then curling in. If I'm seated, I'll hinge over, come up, curl that towel in. You're ready? 3, 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Gonna need that towel for one more station. It will be our overhead towel crunch. All right. If I am seated, same thing. Knee comes up. Working that core. Working our balance. Last time here. 2, 1, go. You are halfway. Keep it going. Get that leg up. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. going in, actually you're finished with it. Going into that lateral shuffle, I'll get low, shuffling side to side. If you don't want to jump, I will step here, no problem. Okay, if I'm seated, leg comes up and out. All right, you are up in 3, 2, 1, go. Stay low, last time here. You are halfway. You got 10. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Coming down to your mat or to the ground. Going into that glute bridge. Bridging up, holding for 3. Controlling on the way down. Okay, if you are standing, we'll go into an RDL, hold for 3, then back up. And if you're seated, I'll try not to mix max your stations this time. Leg curl, squeeze that hamstring for 3, then release. We'll go 30 on one, 30 on the other. Let's get it going in 2, 1, go. You are halfway. You got 10. Keep it up. I know we're burning. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Going into that suitcase crunch. Last chance for direct core. Knees come up, elbows go up, come up. Meet in the middle, then light on your way back. Okay, if I'm standing, I'll go into a star, alternating, still working my core. And then same thing seated. Alrighty. You are up in 2, 1, go. Last minute here. You are halfway. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Finished on the ground. Come on up. Find something to hold on to. We will go in to that glute, kick back, If you don't have something to hold on and lean forward, we'll go upright, kick back, okay? And if I'm seated, I'll go towel out, leg up. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go. Lots of glutes, lots of posterior today. Last time, directly working them. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch sides. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. You have 1 more minute of cardio between you and the rest of your day. It will be a double jumping jack, double squat. Okay, if you don't want to jump, you'll go 1, 2, and then your 2 squats. If I'm seated, I'll go 1, 2, kick, kick. We got it. Last minute of work, guys. You are up in 3, 2, 1, go. Faster you go, more cardio you're getting. You are halfway. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. You are done with your Monday workout. Good work, guys. Go get some water, and we will stretch. Alrighty, guys. The best part, we made it through the hard stuff. Let's get to the stuff that feels good. Right leg forward, slight bend, hinge it over. Looking to feel this in my hamstring, the back of my leg. We did work a lot of hamstrings and posterior today. And a little bit longer in the stance, straighten the leg. Go ahead and switch. That left leg comes forward, slight bend. We'll go a little bit longer in the stance, straighten the leg. And come on up. Find something to hold on to. That right leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. And cross it over, sit into the hip. Go ahead and switch. Left leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. over, sit into the hip. And come on out, turn that head to the left. Tuck the chin. Turn it to the right. That right arm comes across. We'll go up overhead. Left arm comes across. And up overhead. Alrighty guys, legs a little bit wider. Bend over, reach for the ground as you come up. Big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And last one, up. Happy Monday, guys. Great job today. Hope you have a wonderful Monday and Tuesday. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.